So today we're going to talk about setting goals for the new year. I don't know about you, but I've always had a love-hate relationship with goals. Over the years, I acknowledge that measurable goals indeed gives me a clearer direction on how I should spend my energy to work towards what I want. But at the same time, another big part of me also finds setting goals so daunting. Because the question in my head is always, what if I'm hoping for too much? What if my goals aren't attainable to begin with? And what does it mean if I don't achieve my goals?
Cool. Yeah, some of those will be nice.
So I think the thing with goals and achievements nowadays is that we see so many people sharing their achievements and goals online, and they all look so grand and amazing. On one hand, I think it's great that we got these people to watch and look up to, because seeing them achieve such amazing things can motivate and inspire us to chase our own dreams as well. But on the flip side, especially for me, I catch myself more often than not feeling the pressure to be more and do more. And now don't get me wrong, I do think it's important to work hard and chase for our dreams. But for me, I sometimes wonder if what we so often see online is even realistic and attainable sometimes. One of the goals this year, or perhaps I should say habit that I want to build, is that I want to eat healthier. So each day I aim to eat like one home cooked meal. So for today it's a salad for lunch. In my case, I watch a lot of self-improvement content and I see so many of them achieving super big goals like earning millions a year or getting a new home in an expensive city. And yes, all of them are really inspiring, but at the same time, I also can't help feeling overwhelmed when thinking about how I'm supposed to achieve big goals like this myself. Because most things seem so impossible and beyond my reach. And in turn, I can't help feeling inadequate or that I've somehow failed when my reality does not match up to others I see online. So right now I'm walking to the station, then after that I will take the train to work, and this is the outfit for the day. Honestly, I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to pair this like button up with this dress, but I kind of want to try layering and I think it looks okay. I think it looks pretty nice. At one point in my life, I think I gave up on making goals because I felt like I won't even actually achieve them. But over the years, I've come to realize that I do not always have to fear goals or setting goals. Instead of aiming for super big and impressive goals, I realized that I can actually make my goals my own. They can be anything I want, and they don't have to make sense to anyone else but me. I know it sounds kind of obvious, but for the longest time, I've always measured my accomplishments based on what I think they should be instead of what actually matters to me. I don't think I walk like this. Okay.
You have to be natural.
Okay, fine. Okay. No, do you want to look at? This one is... I don't know what's this.
I don't want that if you're buying that for me.
Okay. What do you want?
None of that.
Okay, then we go... Okay, we should go to... Where
Peanut.
Okay, peanut, there. Okay, you want... I know you're bushy, so I think you want this.
Oh yes, I do. It's still on sale.
It's $6.70. I don't really know if it counts as a sale because that's an 8% discount.
Yeah, it's quite expensive.
Alright. Thanks, Zuzu. I think that's really good. I think. I'm very sorry. Lisa can continue the story as well. Oh yes. Oh my god, such a good content creator. And so with that, I started making my goals more action-based instead of them being result-based. And what I mean by that is, instead of saying that I want to be healthier because that is too vague, or that I want to achieve a certain weight, because for me, I think it's way too much pressure to determine your success on something that's not completely within your control. My goal now for the recent years on being healthier is something like 3 times of movement per week, or at least 7 hours of sleep per day. Okay, so I just got back from work. It's currently about 8:15 right now, so I'm just gonna quickly change out of this, make dinner, and then perhaps take a walk after this. So yeah. Even though goals like these may not sound very grand, I do believe that by focusing my actions and energy in the right direction every day, I'm still working towards my goal of becoming a better version of myself day by day. And honestly, that's what's really important to me. To become a better version of myself compared to the person I was before. I may not achieve super great things within the year, but I know that I won't fall too far from where I want to end up getting. Okay, so I'm at my neighborhood right now and I'm literally below a street lamp, so please excuse this horrendous lighting. But what I wanted to say is that one of my goals this year is actually to be a little bit healthier, and since I'm still sort of recovering from surgery, walking has been my main form of movement until at least I think end of this month. And the reason why I like walking is because, like, for me personally, I think it's pretty hard to fit in a workout if you're someone who's working from 9 to 5 and also have to commute to work. Like in my case, I have to take like about 2 hours every day to commute to work. And also if you want to like have something on the side, like for me right now it's YouTube, and for me I don't know how people do it, but personally I can't do it, is that I can't really fit in a workout. Like if I want to do it in the morning, I need to wake up very early, and if I want to do it at night, by the time I come home, if I already eat, I kind of can't work out on a full stomach, but if I don't eat, I will be too hungry. So yeah, I feel like walking has been my favorite form of movement right now because I think it really just makes sense for my schedule, and I think it's just really nice because I get to digest my dinner, and also I normally like listening to a podcast while I walk, which is something I really enjoy. And also walking is a very to me it's a very low effort, you know, because like walking is just so easy. And in fact, I'm wearing Birkenstocks. Like I literally wear my slippers because I know that if I force myself to wear shoes, I will be too lazy to start the walk. So yeah, today I'm going to listen to an episode from Jidin on Love. It's basically a podcast on relationships, and I think it's a really nice podcast to learn more about relationship dynamics and everything, especially for romantic relationships. And so yeah, I'm going to just start my walk right now, and probably it's going to take about 30 minutes. And I guess the point I want to make is that it's okay if your goals may not be as big or impressive as other people's seem to be. It's okay to not want to feel overwhelmed by goals that just seem a bit too scary, and that everyone is really on their own journey. I think what's important is that the goal is something meaningful to you, makes your life a little better, and that the consistency in your actions every day will bring you a step or maybe a few steps closer to where you actually want to be. Okay, so I know this video is all about goals, but I also want to just say that it's totally okay not to have any goals at all. Because what works for one person might not work for the other person. At this stage of my life, I personally just prefer action-based goals, or at least goals or actions that I want to do on a regular basis, so that I know where to focus my energy on every day. So that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've made it this far, I would also love to hear what are some of the goals that you have for the new year, or maybe even what is your take on goals down in the comments. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!